Yeah, keep it right there.
Semi-finals time for the Trojan Team Rider Cup, and it is 4 teams. Liquid Force, O'Brien, Biley, Ronix. Things are getting interesting. All right, Haley is first off the dock for the finals. Now it's Haley v Mitch, so this is going to be an interesting one. She's going to have to throw down pretty hard in place of not only her brother, but also to beat Mitch Langfield. Mitch Langfield, fresh out of the gate, hillside edge, left foot forward, transfer straight across the fun box. Thank you very much. So we've got Ronix going up against Biley. Now, some people might say it's unfair having boy versus girl, but Haley rides pretty much better than most of the guys I know anyway, so I reckon it's a fair play. James Windsor off the back, kicking off with the Crow Mobe. Yes, good. He's the only one to do a Crow Mobe so far. Tail slide across the taxi and backside 3 out. Boom, Liquid Force is back on the water. Dylan kicking things off with a very nice hoochie. Spinning his way backside out of that, turning that into, was that a blind judge? So it's Liquid Force versus O'Brien in this round. Heel side, left foot forward, here he goes. There is the squirrely bird. Beautiful transfer. Frontside 270 nose press out. BP on the water for Biley, kicking things off with a huge switch, indie slash mute, depending how you look at it. 360, here we go, straight into the transfer. Tapping nose, sliding back lip, and backing his way out 90 degrees. I reckon Brenton Priestley's probably in contendership for Rail Rider of the Year. Understandably so. The kid's got some skills, and he spends every day at the Urban Rider Cable down in Melbourne. Job out of the gates. Ronix board in the water. Here we go. The challenger to Biley. Ronix. Big stale glide out of the gate. Looking good for Job off the bat. Now, next up on the water, we have 2 Australian icons. Daniel Watkins going up against Harley Clifford. How do you feel about this one?
I'm stoked to go up against Harley. You know, he's been killing it in the last few years, and just to go up, he's first, so I got the upper hand. But the kid seriously kills it. He's like Pro Tour champion, world champion, blah blah blah, and off he goes.
Daniel Watkins, Australian icon, on the water for O'Brien. So Daniel not quite making it across the whale's tail as he hoped. And again on the nipple, not quite getting there. So it looks like that's going to finish up his ride, and we'll find out who's in the finals. Now we get down to the guts nuts. This is the bee's knees, the biznats. This is the Trojan Team Rider Cup finals. We've got Biley versus Liquid Force. It's finals time for the Trojan Team Rider Cup. Mitch Langfield's out on the water first, representing for Biley boards. Now he's going up against Dylan Prado, who's representing for Liquid Force. Mitch coming around for his second lap. Toe side, backside 540. Nice technical trick. That is awesome. Heading straight to the transfer box. MJ all the way across with a front side 270 out. Now Langfield, whale of a time. Backside all the way across it. Transfer nipple nose press all the way around for a 3. And for his last attempt at the kicker, coming in toe side, what's it going to be? Dead Sailor. Dylan Prado, the second rider, out of the gate. Here he goes. Carriers on. He's off. Let's see what he's got. 2 laps are what these kids are throwing down. And then they've got a 3rd hit at the kicker on the way back when they come into land. Dylan, ollie up, right foot forward. Huge tail press, backside 270 out, all the way across the flat bar. Good boat rider, and it's good to see his versatility on the obstacles. And obviously he's been spending a lot of time over the States, as we spoke to him earlier. And He's been using his time wisely, I'd say, at the cable parks. So we've got Liquid Force versus Biley. I don't even know who to put my money on, really. BP out of the gate, boosting off a huge spin off the kicker and then transferring that box real nice. And as you can see, that kid has got control across the flat bar, end-to-end, loop-to-loops on the flat, skinny thing that happened out on the water. Brenton really quite feeling at home, ghetto style, on the rails. This is definitely his competition. He's feeling very comfortable here. A lap number 2 for BP, representing Biley in those Ugg boots. Rider number 2 for LF out on the water, Harley Clifford. Toe side, backside, 360, poke, grab in the middle. Yeah, no, that works for me, works for him. Transfer up the box, backside 360, 540. This is going to be another tight heat. I reckon BP's got some skills, but Harley's also been upping the ante on the rails the last couple of years. Spin to win, looking for the 9. So Harley's really had the advantage of watching Brenton ride, and I reckon Brenton could be shaking in his Biley boots at the moment. Whale of a time. Yeah, very smooth, very casual. Looking for the flat bar of fun. Here he goes. Cab 270 tail press, 270 out. Harley, left foot forward, regular for him. Hillside edge, outside kicker, charging hard, ass to the water. Big old stalefish to blind, 180, 360. Ah. Hey, you see what's happening behind me? This is how tight it was. I said this. I just said this. It is going to be stupid tight. And that's how tight it is. These guys have to ride again. Harley versus Mitch. Biley versus Liquid Force. Whoo, it's tight. Biley out the gates with Mitch Langfield attached to the boots. Backside, toe side 180. Harley will be watching closely. Front side 180 transfer onto his nose or tail, depending which way you look at it. Taps his way through. Mitch now making his way up, whale of a time. Looking for a Michael Jackson slide across the top. Spinning out of the whale's tail. Gapping to nose press onto the nipple. That was Mitch's lap. Lap 1. Done. And that's why we have Biley boots, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Now this is Liquid Force's turn. Attached to the bindings is Harley Clifford. Now the judges will be watching this last lap very, very carefully. We saw Mitch's technical toe side, backside 180. Harley's going for the inside kicker. Toe side grabbed, middle grab, backside 360. That's, I reckon, going to put him up there. Transfer, backside 540, tapping it on the downside. Coming across to either the flat bar, not going to be the flat bar, it is the flat bar, there we go. 270 backside, spinning all the way across the flat bar, onto the nipple, up the ramp, front side, backside 360, not quite making the flat section as well. There's 2 things that I love about this job. 1, I get to hang out with all my mates, and 2, well, essentially get to see some of the best wakeboarding in the world. And the Trojan Team Rider Cup 2011 is some pretty exciting riding. It's really, you know, I'm not going to delay it any longer. This cup is going to go to, sorry guys, it's going to Biley. Mitch Langfield. Biley win the Team Rider Cup. The Trojan Team Rider Cup for 2011 goes to Biley. By a nose press.
By a nose press. That's sick.
Product of the week again this week is the beautiful, lovely Indy Racks. Now, these things are a little bit more exciting because I can talk about it and relate to it personally because it's something that I've actually had to experience. You know, I can't talk technical about towers and so I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not an engineer, but I know what happens with racks. Now, have a look at this. This here is for your wakeboard. This here is for your wake surfer, or dare I say it, I'm gonna say kneeboard. Okay, I said it on wakelife. I said kneeboard, sorry. But let's go with wake surfer. Now, you've got enough room there, and you've got enough room here for a wakeboard and a wake surfer, and also, see this here? Tapers down, and it hugs your board into the racks a lot neater, so that when you're driving through the rough water, it doesn't rattle, it doesn't damage your boards or anything like that, which is awesome. Now, when you put the boat back on the trailer, you're probably going to want to watch out for the racks because sometimes, you know, if you're parking in tight spaces or you're going around a corner, you know, something stupid could happen, a truck could, you know, whatever. You can quick release just on the inside here, you can actually take the entire rack off for safekeeping. Or this one, which is awesome. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see that in there, I'm sure you can. Inside here is the beautiful little Indy logo. Now just remember, if you've got that Indy logo on there, you've got warranty, and that's what you want. An accessory with the tower is of course the mirror. You can't have a good boat driver without a good mirror to see where the rider's going as well and what he's doing. Now these things are perfect for fitting. They're so simple. All you have to do is just grab this little lever, easy lock on, easy lock off. It's that simple. Another little handy feature is the mirror. On the back is a universal ball joint which can swivel to whatever position you desire. Indy, grabbing it to new heights.
Well, Jen and viewers, all good things must come to an end.
Absolutely devastated, Bow. But hey, look, there's wayneritchies.com.au. Click on the Wake Life banner, and there are so many more videos for your viewing pleasure.
Hey, speaking of Wayne Ritchies, I'd like to say a very big thank you to our major sponsors this year. Wayne Ritchies, of course, as well as Ronix, Hyperlight, Indie Industries, all been a big help. Thank you.
And not to mention MB Boats for supplying this magnificent machine.
Yeah, haven't we had some fun on this thing this season? Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, love you all. Stay true. Grip it and rip it.
It's been epic. Thank you.
Yeah, keep it right there. Yeah, keep it right there. Yeah, keep it right there.